Well, hi, beautiful people. Welcome back. I am so excited to be filming again. If you're new here, hi, my name is Divine, and this year I will be making so many videos. I'm so excited to show you everything that I'm going to be into this year. But before we do that, let's get into last year and all the videos that did not make it. But this year, they will. So, in January, I went to Bowen Island for the very first time. I went on a Monday and quickly realized that a lot of places don't actually open on Mondays, but there was still so much to do. I went to a gallery also for the first time. We did some coffee shops and a few things here and there. I did end up going to Bowen Island one more time after that, and this year for sure I'm going back to Bowen Island because it's such a beautiful little island. I loved it. In February, I discovered my favorite Thai restaurant. Now, to understand why that actually made it and why it's a big deal, I don't like going to restaurants because I eat the same thing over and over again. There's just a limited amount and variations of food that I like. So I feel instead of paying like $70 for that, I can just make it at home. It's just not my thing. But this Thai restaurant, I discovered Pad Sui. Oh, I love it. I've gone back more times than I care to admit. So that was a good find. I also started my cafe series on my TikTok account. I'm going to put that in my description somewhere so you guys can go check it out. It's been really fun. I love going to cafes, and I just thought to share that. In March, I finished a language class. The language that I was learning was Swahili. My husband speaks Swahili, so I thought, it'd be nice to speak with him Swahili sometime. So in March, I completed that. So that's been great. In April, you guys got to see a little bit of that. We went to the Tulip Festival, and I also went to a farm after. That was such a colorful, beautiful month. I loved it. In May, it was lupin season. I'm getting tongue-tied. It was lupin season, and it was the same place as the Tulip Festival. I went for that, enjoyed this time. I didn't go as early as I did in the Tulip Festival video that you guys saw. It was a little bit later, like at 10, which was good. So definitely we'll be doing that again. Now, I think for the flower festivals, instead of going back to the same place, this year I'll be looking for different locations to go to. I know that there's a Tulip Festival in Chilliwack, so I want to check that out. And same thing, different place. I think that would be fun. In June, flower season again, I went to the lavender festivals. Now this was so beautiful. They had so many photo ops all around, and I had a really good time. In July, Elaine and I went to Pemberton for 3 days. That place is beautiful. Their water is clear, but also green. I loved it. Pemberton was really good. Yes, I will be going back to Pemberton again. I have a few things that I want us to do. So expect Pemberton this year. In August was actually really fun, which perfect for me. We saw some fireworks with some friends. I did go to the Sunflower Festival, and I'm looking at my camera, it's heating up. I went for the Sunflower Festival, and then the most fun thing that I did last year, Elaine and I went for the Flyover Canada. That thing was beautiful. I should have shown you guys. So when we walked in, I think they were just trying to show us what to expect and everything. So we're standing in this empty room, and they were showing us things about Quebec. They were all animated, and we're looking at each other like, is this what we paid for? It's like $34 for a cartoon. But then 10 minutes after, they told us to go to this other place, and we sat in there, and it was an amazing time. So if you're in Vancouver or anywhere that they have like a flyover experience, I would definitely say go for that. It was a really good time. In September, now from September all the way to the end of the year, everything slows down. One thing that I really enjoyed in September, this isn't like a place or whatever. A friend of mine texted me like at 9:30 and she's like, "Hey Divine, did you see the moon? It's so beautiful out." So I got out, I took a photo of that. I'm going to show you guys. And it was so perfect. I actually ended up writing something about my father in relation to that, because my dad, he really loved being outside, and especially on nights that was a full moon or the moon was giving out and he sort of like he was outside. So that was my highlight. October, November, December, we were looking for a new place, and so that's what we did in October. In November, we moved out of our old apartment. Now we're in a new place and I really like it. And December has been rest. I've learned to rest, which is a weird thing to say, but I don't know how to sit still. Every time that I'm in a given room, I'm looking for what to do. What can I move? What is there that I can, polish or whatever. But I've learned to just sit there. And if I'm going to watch TV, I'm going to watch TV and not be guilty. So, yeah, the last 3 months of the year was just a lot more to do with slowing down. And, well, we did actually go to Chilliwack that one time. But other than that, it's been really peaceful and quiet and restful, which is awesome because now the new year is rolled in and we can hit the ground running. Which brings me to the second part of this video. Everything that I'm going to be doing, hope to be doing in 2026. Now, before we get into the list of all the things that I've planned to do, I just want to say that I'm not making I don't make New Year's resolutions by any means. It's like I have a plan to get better, and that's the actual plan. In the past years, I've written down things that I've wanted to do, and honestly, I haven't gotten to do a lot of the things that I wanted to. So this year, I just put everything back on the same list, and we're just going through that very list. So what I'm going to do today is everything that I planned 3 years ago. So let's get into it. Okay. I only have 17 things on my list right now, and I just want to keep it like that. So at the end of the year, if I've gotten to do the 17 things, perfect, right? If I get to do 10 of them, amazing. Because I do realize that 17 is a lot, can be a lot sometimes. Because I have other things aside from this that I want to do. So anyway, let's get into 2026 plan. Number one on my list is horse riding. I miss it. It's been a few years since I was on a horse. I used to do that back home, but since I moved here 3 years ago, I haven't. So this year, I want to do that, and I found a place in Pemberton. That Pemberton vlog will be amazing. So horse riding in Pemberton. 2, I want to go to California. I have a sister that lives there with her son, and I haven't seen her since 2023. So yeah, California is definitely on my list. And my cafe series continues, so make sure to go to TikTok and let's continue with that journey. Now, number 4 is very interesting because it says 13 hikes. I'm not sure why I wrote 13 because 12 seems to be enough. 1 for each month, or at least like 2 for 6 months. But anyway, now, since moving here, I've discovered that I love to go hiking. But going hiking is easy. Finding someone to go hiking with is hard. And I learned very quickly that it is better, safer, and more fun to go with someone. So I don't know 13 people who will go to a hike with me. I don't know one person who will go for 13 hikes with me. So if I can do 5 hikes this year, I would be very happy with that. We don't have to do 13. 5 is good. I want to have bangs. I don't know why this made the list, but I guess bangs is happening this year. I don't know why I have this. Go to a museum. I don't like museums. When did I? Well, looking at the time that I wrote this, that checks out. But you know what? I'll try to find a museum that is interesting to go to. I have it on my list. I'm not going to remove it. Whatever was on my mind at the time that I was writing it will come back to me, and I will want to go. So I'll keep that. I want to have a workout photo shoot. Yes. This I want to do because this year I do want to put in work as far as my physical health is concerned. And to celebrate me getting to my goal, I will have a workout photo shoot. That I'm looking forward to. I want to go to Tofino. Elena and I have talked about this a few times. I definitely think that this year we will make it to Tofino. I want to go to Cannon Beach. That is in Portland. Looking forward to that. It is not too far a drive. So, and I was, 10 host summer dinner. That's not too hard to do. The new place that we moved into has so much space, both inside and outside, so that it's simple. I look forward to that. 11 pottery class. Now, I've gone to a few classes, like those intro to our classes, but with this one, I want to attend like a beginner's course, like the 6-week pottery class. I want to do that this year, and I've looked up a few places that I can go to, compare prices, all of that. We'll get into that this year for sure. This has been on my list for so long. Learn to swim. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. 13 is simple. I want to get a foot massage. Simple. I know a place not too far from here. Yeah. Head massage. Now this I'm actually excited for because every one that I've seen go to like head spas and all of that has a whole different hair texture from mine. So I'm thinking, how will it be? Will they actually know what to do with my hair? I don't know, but it looks really soothing and I want to try that out. 15, I want to go to Salt Spring Island. 16, I want to run a marathon. Now, I'm supposed to be training for a marathon that is happening in April. I did train for 3 days. God bless. I'm going to give it my best. That's what I'm going to say. And then 17 is pretty easy. Take the C bus. And that's it. That's all the plans that I have for this year. Not overly complicated. These are things that have been on my list for a while, so let's check those off before making new plans. Let me know what you guys have planned for this year, how last year was for you guys. I would love to read all of that, and let's have a beautiful time. Bye.